In today's video, we have a very important update for XRP Ripple coin. We will be looking at the Q3 2023 XRP market reports that have come out today. And of course, we will be having a look at the XRP Ripple coin's price, which is November the 2nd. But let's first have a look at the Fed figures that we have for today. So the S&P 500 is now up by 1% today and 130 points from last week's low as the Fed left rates unchanged. More importantly, it continues to look like the Fed is done raising rates. Odds of another rate hike after today's Fed meeting fell to 26%, which is the lowest that we have seen. However, the base case continues to show rate cuts beginning in June 2024. Markets are hoping for a soft landing in 2024. Now, I know that we have heard all of this before about markets that they have been hoping for a soft landing in 2023 as well, and it seems like as if we are getting a lot of pushback. However, the Fed have left the rates unchanged, so what we really have to do now is just to sit and wait and see how the market reacts in the next 2 to 3 weeks. It looks like as if we are not going to be receiving another rate hike. As you can see, this is where the market will start to take off as inflation no longer puts pressure on it. So we have a tweet from Brad Garlinghouse, and it says here, as shared in Q2, our XRP markets reports now look a bit different than before. On the plus side, our markets teams gives new insight into XRP activity they track, including daily spot and DEX trading volume. Now, I will be giving you guys just the information that you need. We won't be looking at every single thing. So let's first have a look at the on-chain activity for the Q3 2023 reports. For the transactions, we've had 90.4 million in Q3 as opposed to 99.3 million in Q2. So we have fallen down by about 9 million. For the amount of XRP burned for transaction fees, we managed to achieve 243.2 thousand compared with 389,000. So there's roughly about 140,000 shortfall there in the amount of burns for Q3. The average cost per transaction was 0.00269 versus Q2 at 0.00392. So it was much cheaper in Q3. For the average XRP closing price, we managed to hit 55 cents in Q3 as opposed to 48 cents in Q2, which is a 7-cent increase. As you know, the XRP price has been increasing now for some time, especially with the good news that we have seen. The average cost per transaction for Q3 was 0.001490 as opposed to 0.001881. The volume on the DEX was 218.6 million in Q3 as opposed to 51.6 million in Q2. So you can see here that this has quadrupled in Q3. The trust lines was 7.5 million in Q3 as opposed to 7.9 million in Q2, which has reduced by just over 300,000. The number of new wallets for Q3 were 157,936 compared with Q2, which was 138,644, which is roughly an increase of 19 to 20,000 new wallets. Overall, we have decreased in the burn a little bit. The XRP closing price is getting better as we're now reaching that 60 cents that we have already touched, and the number of new wallets have increased. And as we all know, the SEC dismissed all the remaining charges against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen. There has been no settlement involved yet, and there will be no trial against the individuals in November. However, we do have the SEC settlement on November the 9th, and this is currently going to be next week. The SEC have already fined Ripple of around about $700 million, I believe, which we all know is quite preposterous for the SEC to do anyhow. But this is going to be something that is coming up for XRP. We are currently trading at 0.06069. We are up by 1.39% on the one-day chart. You can see that the volume is nearly up by 19%. We are currently trading at 1.8 billion in volume. Yesterday, we did see a 2 billion on the 24-hour chart in volume. So we're just about doing that. You can see it's actually on track. On the 7-day chart, we are up by 11%. You can see here the price movement from XRP from the 26th of October. We were trading at around about 55 cents, and we have had a massive upside in XRP Ripple coin. And you can see here that XRP has been remaining above that 55 cent level, and it has been playing with the 50 cent, 58 level, hitting the 60 cent level, and then going back down a bit. Today, we're currently at this price. Bitcoin is currently trading at $34,727. It is up by 2.5% on the 7-day chart, and Bitcoin is getting to that target price of $35,000, which it actually did hit today as well. Now, we've got quite a lot of events that are coming up in November, guys. We do have the CPI data, which will be coming out on the 14th of November, and then we have the settlement for XRP, which is the 9th of November. I do think that we might have some positive news for XRP. Again, do watch out as people may be selling the news on XRP for the settlement, and so we may see a decrease in the price. Guys, if you want daily XRP Ripple coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.